Today's video we will learn how to get list of files in a directory or folder and delete files and unzip. Before we continue, you must have a storage permission. If you don't know how to get a storage permission, I have a whole playlist on this topic. At least watch last video of them. I assume you have a project similar to this one. So let's start with deleting the buttons. I don't need them now. Previously we was getting permissions for 3 folders. Now I want for only one. So here I will remove the variable called permission number. And remove those blocks which are used to get second and third permission. I will not use copy function, so I will just remove these blocks. And place this block here to get list of files, and place the unzip block to do unzip. And to get list of files, you may need to add a list map. And pass it here. Here you can pass second list map, but I am using the same. Now I will add the list view and set gravity back to normal. For the list view, we have this custom view here. It has 3 text views. Now let's define onBind custom view. I already have predefined it in collection. So let me tell you quickly what I am doing here. First of all, in our list map we have 3 data fields: doc ID, name and MIME type. We will use doc ID to create URI of each file when needed. With MIME type we know what kind of file is it, and name is just a simple name. Here is how we are showing the data in each text view. We get at position of list map and pass the key which data we want, such as doc ID, name or MIME. That data will be shown in that text view. Here is how we create URI with doc ID. So in shared preferences we have folder URI. We are joining it with /document/doc ID, and in the doc ID only doc ID. This is the last section. Replace colon. This symbol is called colon with %3a, and replace forward slash this one with %2f. I'm using these blocks to replace, and they are nested in each other. Here we need to add a more block. Let's call it refresh. And we need to add a URI. Let's call it parent URI. In the refresh block, we will set list custom view data and refresh it. In the extra block, after getting permission, we will get list of files. So place if block. Before that, pass the URI. From shared preferences, which we have just stored. And there we will place this block. This block will get list of files and the list map which is selected down there in that block. And then set list custom view data and refresh. And if you notice it, in the onBind custom view on the click, we are using different block. It has two parameters. First is parent URI and second is doc ID, which is a string. Now if we try to compile, we have these errors. Cursor cannot be resolved, document cannot be resolved, and so on. So from the instructions block, copy these statements one by one and add them in the import section. If you don't know which is instructions block, let me show you. If I delete it from here, now there are no instructions. So this is the instructions block. Just place it anywhere, click on the source code, this button, and copy import statements. Some of these blocks are unnecessary, so I will just delete them. I have few things at on create. I will clear and show you everything what I have done here. Here we will get URI from shared preferences. And check if we cannot read or cannot write, then get permission. Otherwise, get list of files in that folder and show it in list view. Let me clear one thing here. Direct folder URI is single URI and folder URI is tree URI. In try and catch, if something goes wrong, the catch section gets triggered. So if our app is opened first time, we don't have anything in shared preferences, so there are chances that catch section will be triggered. So I am asking permission in that also. So here In the list view, on clicking any item, we will check by using its MIME type. If it is a directory, we will get its contents, else we will do something else. In previous videos, I have covered how to copy, so today let's cover how to unzip. So we have this block. It takes two parameters: URI of zip file and document file of the destination folder. For the zip file, we are getting URI of current file. With this block in the start, I have explained how it works. Now it is time to decide where we will extract the file. I'm thinking to extract in the base folder, parent folder, because it is easier for me to get its URI because it is stored in shared preferences. If unzip was successful, we will toast success. If it failed, we will toast failed. And some people are also confused how to delete a file. For them, on long click, I will delete the file. I will add a dialog. If clicked yes, file will be deleted. If clicked no, nothing will happen. And for deleting, of course, we need to pass a URI. So I will copy this algorithm which creates URI from parent URI and doc ID And always use that deleter block and try and catch, because if you pass a wrong URI to it, it could potentially crash your app. So a try and catch block protects your app from crashing. In the catch section, I am placing e.getMessage, which will show the error message. And yeah, we cannot get document file directly here. So we will create a more block and call that more block here. It will take two parameters. Both will be URIs. Before deleting, I will add this code to collection so I can easily place it in my newly created more block. Oh, so I forgot to add show dialog block. Now if we compile, install and open the app, allow the permission, it will show the list of files in that folder which we have allowed the permission. And on long click, it will show the dialog. On clicking yes, the file will be deleted. My user interface did not refresh because I haven't implemented, but file is actually have been deleted. On just one click, if that item is a folder, it will load its contents, otherwise it will try to unzip it. I can show you here in the file manager. I navigate to somewhere to refresh it, and you can see the files are here. So that was the functionality. Now let's make it a little bit professional looking. So to show it is a file or a folder, I will add two icons. In the custom view, I am sure you don't want users to see the doc ID and MIME. So I will remove these text views and add an image view. Here the icon will be shown. I removed these text views, so I will remove these blocks and show the name in first text view. First of all, I want to change the color filter of the icon. For files, I think yellow is good. And then depending on whether it is a directory or not, we will show the correct image. When I was deleting the files, UI was not refreshing, which results in a poor user experience. So I want to refresh. For that, I will copy this and place it here. And before refreshing, you should clear the list map, so only fresh values gets added to it. And I want to remember, whenever we click on a folder, it loads its entries. I want to remember its location, so I will add a string variable for that. So before refreshing, I will check if length of the string current location is greater than 0. I will load contents of that folder. Otherwise, I will load contents of home directory, home folder. At this time, if I compile the app, on clicking the folder, it simply crashes. Why is it crashing? Because I'm trying to access item at current position of the list map after clearing the list map. Once I clear it, there is no position, not even 0. So I will store that item. before clearing the list map. Let me add a home button and recent button. On clicking the home icon, it will load entries of base folder, parent folder, or home folder. And on clicking the recent, it will open last opened directory. On clicking the recent button, we will check if the length of current location is greater than 0. We will load it, otherwise we will load home directory. Oh, sorry. Here we will not load current location. We will load last location. Here in the unzip also, if unzip was successful, we will refresh. If you don't know what is in the refresh block, it is just this. Now clicking on a folder loads its contents, and long press gets a dialog. On clicking yes, delete this file. And clicking on archive will unzip it. Our app works fine. If you don't have all 59 blocks, add your blocks to the dustbin, recycle bin, and create a new plate. Download latest update from my projects app. Import those blocks and then clear out your recycle bin.